Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Teri's channel. Welcome to Kelly's channel. Nice to see everybody. And Kelly and Teri, how you both doing?
Doing well now that I'm hanging out with you guys. This is so nice. Been looking forward to it all day.
We had fun last week. Wasn't it last week? It
was
seems like
just last week.
yesterday.
Yeah, right? It does.
That goes so darn quick.
Yeah.
But it's wonderful to be here with you both. We're going to get into questions. I'm curious, is there anything on your heart that you want to start out by sharing, either of you? Not to put you on the spot, we didn't rehearse this, but that just came through, so feel free.
Teri, you have anything?
I feel like there's a wind coming in, and it's like it's going to bring it's going to wash some things away. So that's just what they're showing me. It's like winds of change, maybe, but something about that wind coming in.
I love that.
I do. I love that. I did my energy insight and predictions today, and I really feel like for February, it's kind of like a buckle up. But also when I say buckle up, I mean, we use it as a sense as buckle up, but maybe even literally, remember your seatbelt. But the one thing that really kind of brought it full circle is really love, compassion, and peace this month, and really taking care of yourself, because there's going to be a lot going on this month. And so loving on yourself and loving on each other and just showing everybody extra compassion this month, I think is going to be vital.
I love the energy of that.
Beautiful. Kelly.
The winds are changing. Yeah. I love it.
How about you?
Oh, Karen's so sweet. What about me, did you say?
Yeah.
I resonate with both of what you've both shared in the energy of that tree that is, and the winds. Sorry, I think you said winds and then something in reference. I'm stuck on, we were having a conversation before we went live. Trees. And so I really feel into that. And I think it's such a beautiful reminder. And even though things can be kind of like, bumpy, if you will, how we show up in that is, something that we can show up in beautiful ways, like Kelly said, being compassionate for each other, remembering that we're all coming from different places, we have a different story, and in any given moment that can look different. So I love that energy reminder of compassion, and that in the craziness, sometimes the comfort is we have each other to do that with. We can move through these seasons, and that's what they are. And that's the one absolute, is that everything is temporary. So I know that's helpful for me.
Yeah, I love that. This is something that returns lately to me, is that control, that song Control. Yeah. I don't remember who that was. And that was Janet Jackson. But we try to put our finger on things and control it, like watching the news or watching your bank account, 5 times a day or whatever it is. We really do that. And when we let it go, that the wind just follows us.
That's so true. Teri, one of the things I love about you, Teri, is the way that you language thing in such a practical, like relatable way. And it's like real life stuff. Because when you say that, I'm like, yeah, check the box. And I find that, I don't know if I've ever actually said that to you. But I think you are that for so many people, that relatability, where it's like, okay, that's real life for me. And it's like, yeah, me too. And it's like, yeah, me too. Which I really love how you put that out there. So wonderful. All right, everybody, we are going to do personal questions. As people come in, you can put your questions in the chat. We all have the star power, so we can choose and star and all of that. But Kelly, you're at the top of the screen, so if you want, you can. And hi, Richie, nice to see you. And I saw Karen too. Nice to see you. But Kelly, if you want to, go ahead and choose the first one.
Paul Freed, I think this would be a good one for us. Hello, ladies and Kevin. Since I've been staying at my sister's house in South Carolina, I've been seeing shadows. Last night, Mark from Spirit Whispers, and it's my brother-in-law. I see it in the kitchen. Let me get to the other part.
Let me just preface this with Paul's brother-in-law just passed away this week.
Oh,
in a motorcycle accident. So much love to you, Paul, and so many hugs to you, honey.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Sending prayers and extra love and comfort, Paul. So I think what he's staying at his sister's house, and it was his it was her husband that passed away in the motorcycle accident.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's seeing shadows disappearing into the walls, and I think his question is he's wondering if that's Mark.
Right. Kelly, I don't know if it's on my end. Kelly keeps going in and out.
Yeah, your mic is a little
wonky.
In and out. Yeah.
It's like we hear you and then you kind of go a bit silent and then we hear you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's better.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I've got some background with Paul, and Paul is a member of the meditation group, and he saw Archangel Azrael last week in a dream before this happened at the end of his bed. So really, Paul, you are just like in such a beautiful place for this. I know it's hard, but I think that you're meant to be kind of a death doula for your family in this situation. I hope that doesn't sound too harsh, but it's a beautiful thing because you have such a beautiful spirit and you're aware of what's going on and you're seeing everything. So this is your gift. This is your win that's coming in, your gifts that are coming in. So I feel like that's definitely your brother-in-law that's coming in and out of the wall, but it's not just him. It feels like there's a grandma or somebody there or a mom, but somebody else is coming in with them, and it could be a group. It kind of feels like a group. Does it feel like that to you guys?
Multiple. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a group that's coming in and out, and they're like, it's okay, we got him.
Mm-hmm.
We're holding him. We've got him.
I love that. What I would just quickly add to that was I could feel this energy, and maybe this is you, maybe this is the other people that are impacted with this experience with this loss, is the overwhelm, but then this like gratitude. And I feel like this movement kind of from both. And just quickly message wise, the trust card came up, Paul, for you. So just really being in the energy of trusting what you're experiencing. And like Teri said, because of your awareness, you're in this beautiful position to hold space for other people. And then this card is the closing door. And I love this card because it's still open a bit. And look at the light that's shining through. And even though there's this sense of completion, there's still that opening. There's still the continuation. As we know, the eternal part of your brother-in-law is exactly that. And so your ability to be in that communication, I think you're going to have this continuation. And I chuckle because it's like when Kelly said fasten your seatbelt, that's what just came in, because I feel there's going to be this continuation of your awareness, unveiling even more of these experiences and the beauty of that. So yeah, just really sensitive and holding space for you. Paul. Mm-hmm.
I love that, you guys. And just a couple things to add to it. I definitely think, Paul, it was Mark, and he wants you to know to pass on to your sister to watch for blinking lights, because I get that he's going to be playing the lights to try getting your attention, and for sense too. And I don't know if he liked boats or if he went out in the boat, but I keep seeing a boat, and he wants you to know that he crossed over. So he's crossed over, but he can be in two places. He can be in two places at once, and he feels bad. He feels bad about having to leave, but he said, "You guys will get through this." And then I pulled a card, and I got commit to happiness. So really focusing on, I mean, there is no timeline on grief. I mean, you all will be grieving, but to really focus on the good times. And he wants your sister to know that, to be sure to ask for help if she's needing help, to be sure to ask for help. Yeah, that's what I got.
I love
it. Paul, I know that Liam lives with you now, Mark's son, but is there another child at home? Because he's talking about the child, and that there's going to need to be some healing light. I think that's what Kelly was talking about with with his wife, your sister. And these are Annie Bear's cards. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi, Annie Bear. And value yourself and buy flowers. And I think that's for her, like making sure that she has some self-care right now is going to be really important.
One little quick last thing is I keep smelling rosemary. I got the actual scent of rosemary, and I don't know if there's a therapeutic aspect to actual rosemary or the essence of that. But then also I'm curious if you understand the names Rose and Mary or Rosemary, but just a last little piece. And the scent was so strong, I just wanted to bring that through. So
yeah, and he might not be here right now. He goes to sleep really early.
Oh, okay.
He might have put the question in, and he'll get it right away. But I also feel like rosemary is something in the Vedas that you would put in your bedroom to clear the energy.
Okay, that too, yeah. Oh, interesting.
That would be really important to rosemary in the house, a plant for her.
Yeah, if that resonates, Paul, go for it, and you'll let us know.
Yeah.
Well, and I have to confirm that to be probably, I want to say it was an hour or two before the show, I kept hearing rosemary.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I kept hearing rosemary. Okay. And I didn't write it down. I'm just like, okay, rosemary. It's like, I got it. But then now when you say rosemary, it's like, I kept hearing that earlier.
Love that.
Wow.
So good. And yes, Barb, it will be great to see you in Squamish. So exciting. Wonderful. Teri, go ahead. Choose the next one if you like.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for being here. So lovely. I love Sundays. I look forward to Sunday evening with Teri and Kelly.
They're so much fun, aren't they? Well, Brandon, I'm in love with your picture there. So thank you for posting that, because I needed that. Good evening, Kelly, Teri, and Kevin. I'd like to be added for a reading.
Let's do it.
Kevin, are you here, dear? I forgot to ask. He's here. Yay. Thank you for saying that, Brandon.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll do roll call a few times tonight.
Yeah. Roll call.
It's pretty early, so you all have to be here for sure. Oh, Amanda, I love that. Yeah, rosemary. I have two, actually. It's so funny, and I'm not smelling these, y'all. I have two big, like the wine barrels. Well, but they're with rosemary plants in them. And I'm not smelling that, but that's what's outside my studio. Intuitively, that's what I needed to get there. But anyways.
That's such good energy.
Yeah, it feels like that.
That's good energy.
Okay, let's focus on Brandon. Or Kevin, focus on Brandon. Okay. That's interesting.
Brandon, are you kind of a speed demon in the car? They're showing me a vehicle. So, or are you going on a trip? But it feels like you're going places right now. That's just what they're bringing in. Sometimes the vehicle can also be a representation of your physical form, your body. So taking good care of your body, but maybe you were looking for a new car. I don't know. So I get the angelic frequency card for you. And that, look at that, their hair is blowing in the wind. So I feel like you're going places really fast, Brandon. This is interesting. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Yes, you have a lot planned and you're really busy. Yeah, a whole lot. And then my solar plexus get a little upset with that. So I don't know if that's giving you some anxiety or not, but just if you can be really present with what you're doing, put your hand on your heart 3 times a day or 20 if you need it. That's what I do sometimes. But make sure that you're taking good care of yourself while you're doing all of this. So, but it's going to be good. Whatever you're doing is really good.
Nice. It's so curious this, and I know you said this with Paul's energy and perhaps just that continuation. And as I'm saying that, I could see that there was a few people in the chat that were also mentioning things about rosemary. So that thread of the energies kind of moving through. And this is in one of the angel cards, and it's Uriel, which was connected to Paul. So that's really interesting. And for you, Brandon, it's the message is what to do. And I can feel that kind of like, it feels a little electric, that energy of what I'm stepping into. And with it, it's one of the ways of moving through, kind of releasing, working with that energy if things are kind of like building up, or there's this, it's almost like this hurry racing, like Teri was saying with the vehicle. One of the ways to move that energy is they're saying that you can, with these ideas that you have, start to bring them into life, start to bring them into fruition, so that it's this movement of that kind of current. So things don't become like, I don't know, like it's like not a short circuit, but it's so much energy that like, things explode. I'm being dramatic, but not literally. But yeah, just really bringing those ideas that you have to life is what I'm getting.
I love that, you guys. And I'm getting similar. The first thing I heard, Brandon, was wheels up. So if you have a trip planned, it's the validation that, it's good. It's good to go. But both Teri and Kevin mentioned action, fast movement, and I got action. And so, I think with all 3 of us getting it, I do feel like things are going to, be full steam ahead. But with the car and whatnot, it might be just a reminder. We've talked about seatbelts earlier and slowing down. Because the next card I got was be still. And so, I with the action, I get just slowing down some. Then I pulled the drama card. And so I feel like if there's somebody in your life that has been causing drama, I get that they're either have stepped away or they will be like stepping back. And they want you to know that this is really a blessing in disguise. I always get rejection is protection. And so look at it that way, just that your angels and your guides are behind the scenes looking out for you, and that they're eliminating that extra drama that you're not aligned with anymore. But yeah, that's what I got for you.
Love that. All righty. Did I choose that one? No. Did I choose?
I did.
Teri, I think, did.
Perfect. I was like, am I choosing another one? Ricky is asking, any messages on how soon will I get my first client for my new business? Thank you. How soon? I instantly heard 2. Could be 2 weeks, 2 months. I don't think it's longer than that as I step into it. And it's almost like if there's worry around this, let that go. You don't have to worry about it. I feel like you've been okay, yeah, within a month. That's interesting. And then within 3 months, so I said 2 months, which is interesting. So somewhere in there, I said 2 rather. They're lighting up your sacral, which is interesting. So bringing in energy, just the orange, the frequency of orange around this, it's just tying into the energy in your sacral in relation to some of your past experience. So a bit of carryover here. So if there's kind of like the energy, oh, that's so interesting. This was under the cards, the orange sapphire. Yeah, just moving through that energy. So bring in the color orange or any of the orange crystals, even just the vibration. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy that, but that will assist in this. But feels good. What about you guys?
Go ahead, Kelly.
I pulled a card, and Ricky, I got within a few weeks. But I'm with Kevin. It feels like a couple weeks to 2 weeks to 2 months, but I don't feel like it's going to maybe be quite that long. And then I got to be assertive, and sometimes we have to go after what we want, and so make sure that your name is out there, that people are seeing you, hearing about you. And then I got trust. Just trust that everything it's all about divine timing. And sometimes we definitely want it sooner than what our angels and guides are like. It'll all come when needed. But I get 2 weeks to 2 months, but I don't feel like it'll be quite that long.
I got 3. Okay. So it's interesting. So I feel like maybe 3 weeks or 3 months or something. But then they were showing me water. Ricky, what you do, does it have something to do with water or the flow of something? It feels like, and maybe that's that 6th chakra too, because when I got the number 6, it was, or the 6 waves coming in. You were talking about the sacral chakra, Kevin. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like, and you sense so many things, right, in your sacrum. And then it's so connected with your third eye and your intuition. You help with injury prevention and rehab when employees get hurt. Yeah, you're on the right wave. I think that's what they're talking about. And you're going to be very intuitive about it. And I pulled a card, and it was, it's never truly the end. So I get that if you're worried about this, don't be. And it says, beloved, in this, everything will be okay. And I feel like you got this. So trust in yourself and change the program if you're worried about it. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing to do.
Yeah, it really is.
Man.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Is it Kelly's turn?
I think so.
Okay. Mary, hello. I'm wondering, do my spirit guides have any advice for me this year?
May.
Thank you, Christine from
Burnaby. Close to me. Your neighbors.
Nice.
So good.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, from British Columbia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. I got help is on the way. As I step into it, I feel like it's like, what's that? Like kind of waiting for your break. It's like just that kind of like, okay, I like that change in momentum for you. And I think that's happening. And I think it's been a little bit of a uphill kind of feeling. But now it feels like things are just going to start to fall more organically into place. And you won't have to say this in a way, but try so hard. It just feels like, there's this rhythm and this energy that you've stepped into, that things will just start to really improve for you, in a really positive way. It feels like a good, okay, yeah. And then the confidence card, ouch, the magician's sword, which is about confidence. And so just in that energy of things kind of moving in the right direction, that's also going to increase is that sense of confidence with things. So it feels good, in the feeling that I'm stepping into.
I love that.
Did you go yet, Kelly?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So before you even pulled this, they showed me an angel. So an angel comes forward. So have you been connecting with your spirit guides and asking for something? And I feel like it's always really important to ask for what you want and actually request it. And requesting it from your spirit guides or your ancestors on the other side. So I feel like there might be somebody really important coming forward from the other side. And when you were talking about that, Kevin, about being worried about something or something, my solar plexus does feel like it's a little upset when I go into your energy, dear. So I got trust. Help is on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So your ship is coming in.
I love that. And Mary, first thing I get is don't give your power away. You remember to call back your power at the end of the day, and remember that there needs to be an even exchange of energy. And then I pulled a couple cards, and I am feeling like your throat is a little bit your throat chakra is a little bit blocked. And so wearing blue, having blue crystals, and just speaking your truth in your mind, and that kind of goes with the whole, not giving away your power. I got negativity, and if there's anybody around you that is bringing negativity to the plate, really limit your time with them, because then I got sensitivity. I get that you're really sensitive to that energy and you can pick up on it. So remembering to clear your energy, because sometimes we have no choice. We have to be around those people, whether, maybe it's family or work or whatnot. And so if you have to be around those people, remember to limit your time if possible, or otherwise to clear your energy. And then I got acceptance, just really loving on yourself and accepting yourself.
Love that. That's beautiful. Hi, Debbie Freebird.
Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Everybody say hi to Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Royalty is in the house. We love it.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly's here too.
Aw, hi, Kelly. The mystic next door.
It's my turn too, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yay.
And hi, Sharon Sipe. So good to see you again.
Sharon's here. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun.
You're welcome, May. All the best to you.
Yeah. Okay, Geppy Gwen. I love that name.
Oh, nice.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen, my employer is merging. Do you see me being offered a position to stay? Geppy, do you want to stay? That's what they're kind of throwing back at me. Have you made up your mind?
That's so funny that you said throwing back at, because I saw them throw the Ace of Hearts your way. And I think that's a good card. I think that the card, the Ace of Hearts, the translation of that, oh, that's interesting. Preparation comes to fruition. So I think that it's the net caster, which I feel it's like you can catch it or you can release it. So to Teri's point, sorry, Teri, to but it's exactly that. I think there's a decision that you will be able to make in this. And it might be that you stay or that you accept. So, yeah. That's what I'm getting.
And I pulled a card. I pulled one of, it's number 48. It's symbolically releasing the light codes. And this is one of Annie's cards. I do get that you'll have 3 chances on this, or 3 choices on this. Like maybe you get offered something in another department from another company, and also there's an interesting offer coming in, something really interesting that you hadn't thought of doing. So
I love that. And I too pulled a couple cards, and I got reconsider. And so I do feel like you're going to get an offer. And I feel like you may take the offer, but I don't feel like you're going to be sticking around. I feel like maybe a year top. And so when you get offered a position, this is your time to negotiate. So make sure you're getting, the time off and the vacation, and the bump in pay if possible, but to negotiate with them.
mm-hmm. It's great.
I love being in that place of just like having choices. It's such a great, space to be in. And that's what we're all, I think, collectively picking up on. All right. Teri, your choice? Or is it?
Oh, that was mine.
Oh, then it's, oh goodness.
I loved your name, or their name.
Yeah.
Geppy.
Debbie's showing everybody some love. That's so
yay.
Yes, indeed. What's this one? I'm going to read tonight. I just wanted to let you know. What's this one? The political booper. Am I missing something?
Oh, yeah. I didn't see the second part of that political booper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I started, but I didn't see the second part of it come through yet.
Okay. We'll see if there's a second part. That's what I was going to choose, but it's not a question, I don't think. Let's see what we get here. This one, Patty 7665. I still don't know what those numbers mean. If that's because a lot of names change to like the name plus these series of numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was all about. All right, let's see. Was that Tyler?
That was Tyler.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Ingrid's home.
Oh, okay. The timing was what is interesting there, Patty. Something about the dog also. But go ahead, you guys. Let me see what I catch.
They're showing me another vehicle, Patty. Did your father-in-law drive a truck or an RV? It feels like he's kind of having some fun, Patty. They're kind of showing me like he drives around and sees people. So I don't know if he's been visiting you, but I feel like he's visiting a minivan. Yeah. And he's still driving that minivan. I mean, I'm sure it's not the physical one, obviously, but maybe so. Maybe if you guys have the van, then that's why he's pointing it out. But I feel like he's showing me that he really loved to drive that minivan, and that he's still driving it. Like he's going and picking up people, and they're going for rides. So he's got a really great group of friends on the other side. So it feels like there are people that he knew well here. Like he's talking about being in the service with some people perhaps, or working, but something that he did with other people, bowling. I don't know. But those people are with him now. We had his van after he passed 25 years ago. Yeah, he likes that. He's really happy about that van. Yeah. So anyway, he just keeps pointing it out. He's really having a great time. And I guess you're having a great time too, Patty, because he's really pointing that out.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the energy too of just all of the changes that have happened since his passing. And if there was something related to his heart, if you would know that, Patty. And then it's funny, Teri, when you said the RV, I got the visual of the, what's that movie? I think it's Chevy Chase, but the National Lampoons.
Yes.
And it was like, oh my gosh, I just feel this kind of like thunderous kind of laugh around that. There was also, I just feel like there's this watchful eye on you, and I can feel just in the relationship that it just feels like a really unique relationship that you have. And then there was this attention around celebration in the month of in the month of September. And then as far as the message, this might just seem kind of like, I don't know. It's just so simple, but I just feel like it's poignant, and it's just to actually relax. It's just this energy of like really, and maybe that's with the RV and that kind of like just vacation or relaxing, but that's the message that's coming through, Patty, for you. Yeah.
She said it was his fishing van too. So maybe that's,
hey.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That would be definitely a relaxation.
Right.
Point that out. Yeah.
And Patty, I kept hearing and seeing tires. So I don't know if the van needed new tires, or if you got new tires on it, or but I keep seeing tires. And I'm having heart palpitations. My heart is kind of fluttering, and so I don't know if there was some heart issues there. But he wants you to know that he's helping the family members that are struggling from the other side. That he's with the ones that he's with you all, but the ones that are really struggling, he really has their hand. And then he kind of shows me a garden. And so I don't know if he had a garden, but planting seeds, or it could be, the seeds that you guys are planting and he's watching them grow.
Wow. Yeah. He's also bringing me a pair of glasses. That's important. So I don't know if he wore glasses and he's saying, I don't need them anymore. But I also feel like he's also pointing out that he's taking care of all of you, keeping an eye on you.
It's funny because I see the glasses going on Patty, which is interesting. I don't know if you need to get your eyes checked, Patty, or not. Yeah. But that's interesting. It's like the glasses are being placed onto you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can feel that. Yeah. Yes, to the glasses. He did wear the glasses. Yeah. He doesn't need them anymore. It's like,
Back to Kelly, if you want.
Oh.
Kelly's choice. You're welcome, Patty.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we have this one. Kendra, may I have a message from my guides, please?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at her picture.
Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously.
So beautiful.
What did I miss?
It's trees.
The trees.
Okay, got it. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's so interesting because the first energy that I was aware of, I didn't know I pulled two cards there, but the first energy that I was aware of, I wasn't sure if this was still with Patty or moving into your energy, Kendra, but I heard the name Michael, and then it was the energy of Archangel Michael. And so I feel like there is some completion, and it goes back to that card that was the closing door. And it was interesting that closing door was number 5. Well, this card from a very different deck again is that number 5, which is about those completion, and it's clearing out the old. So this energy of you stepping into this like new, you're really being supported in what you've been going through, and the message is that you're going to be able to catch your breath. It's like, literally and figuratively, it's like you're able to catch your breath. And so, it's a really strong energy. So if you have the awareness of Michael working with you, it's okay if you don't, but just in that, you might want to, if it resonates, just look into that and see what the relationship, but what that could be for you.
I too get that there's huge changes coming in, and to really embrace them. I'm also getting, and it's interesting because today is the 1st and it's the full moon. But I'm getting that there's some releasing that needs to be done, and tonight would be the absolute perfect night to do it. So if there's anything that you have been holding on to that is no longer in alignment with you, I would really, really recommend just sitting down for a few minutes tonight with a pen and paper, and it could be those emotions you've been holding on to, any hurt, sadness, whatever it may be, and just writing it down. And you can burn it, you can rip it up. But I'm also getting control, and maybe that's where Archangel Michael is coming in, because he comes in with his sword to cut cords and to let go of control. And so, if there's anything that you've got a tight grip on, that, it's just like, this is the way it's going to be. If you could let that go, that would be a really, really blessing for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Beautiful. So they're showing me you walking through those trees, Kendra, and you were supported, but you were a little lost for a time, is what they're kind of pointing out. Or you may have felt a little lost. You were never lost because you were always supported. They're coming in and talking about like this. Sometimes we go through these times, like right now, right? Lots of transitions coming in. Oh, she says, yes, I did get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You found your higher self through that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how you found yourself. I mean, this was something, I think, in your contract in this lifetime, Kendra. And it's like, this was a really important thing for you. And it also feels like not just your guides were there, but the elementals were there with you as well. And then you get 7 generations reach for us too. So also your, not just your ancestors, but your descendants. So I feel like your past selves and future selves came in and kind of, you must have done some inner child work, it feels like. So they're just talking about that, and that's what made you present, and you are the present now. Like, they're so proud of you. It's just beautiful, honey.
Mm-hmm. As you say that, the ancestral, a strong motherly energy on the spirit side, just coming close to you right now. And I feel like there would have been a celebration recently in the family, Kendra, but yeah, just lots of support for you. And I love that, Teri, where it's like, we might feel lost, but we actually aren't, it's, we can feel like we're completely lost, but it's, that we're still being guided and supported. Okay. Your mom, it's all of a sudden it was just this real strong, when Teri opened that door of the ancestral, in she came. And when Teri said the inner child and some of that work, your mom came closer because of that. And so that relationship continues, as you know. And so that's a really beautiful, just a nice little drop-in message from her. Right.
It feels like you have a blanket or something, something special. I don't know if it was a baby blanket, Kendra, but something. It might be a scarf that you wrap up and think about her. But yeah, really pretty. Okay, my turn.
Your turn,
Um,
Mrs. Renner.
okay, getting formal here.
Roll call.
Right? We have to say it, roll call.
Yeah, we interrupt this program. Roll call. Who is here? Let us know in the chat. I love it. Oh, it always makes us giggle. I mean, we can't resist a good giggle.
Okay, so I am picking Samantha. I love that name, Samantha. I always wanted to be named Samantha. I had a moment with a plant yesterday. I went to move a branch as it has thorns on it on my puppy, so my puppy doesn't get hurt. As I moved my branch, it started to almost dance. Even my puppy was interested.
Oh, cool.
Oh, girl, you are so connected.
Yes.
Oh my
Samantha
God.
is present. Yeah, Samantha is present. Amazing. Nobody else is here.
It's all about you.
Only Samantha. Remember Samantha Fox?
Who was that? I know that name.
I think my brother had a poster of her. Was she like was there a Samantha Fox?
I don't know.
Like a swimsuit model or something, that kind of vibe? That would have been my brother. Yeah.
The name sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, focus, Evan. The plant. Balance.
Oh, she says it was a blackberry plant. Oh, singer.
She was a singer, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
So I get value yourself and buy flowers. And so I'm going to turn that around, that and we're getting this bouquet again today, that you are the bloom, you're the blossom. And they're that's what they were kind of getting your attention for. I feel like it's not just Gaia reaching out to you, Mother Earth, but also the elementals. And there's something that you're working with, Samantha, that they're really happy about. And you get tree energy too. And this is this one is in memory for Annie Bear made these for her mother-in-law. Is there somebody on the other side there too that might be reaching out to you, a mother figure?
I love that.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Samantha, the first card I got was progress. And when you look at that, it looks like there is a fairy in the card. And so Teri talked about elementals and a possible loved one. And so I really feel like that's what it was. It was either a fairy and or a loved one that was really trying to get your attention, because progress, that you witnessed it, you saw it, and I get that you're going to be seeing it a lot more. And then I pulled hidden blessings, and the card is absolutely beautiful. She's looking at, it looks like a rose, but yet there's a butterfly and there's animals in there, and she's seeing all the blessings. And so I really think moving forward, Samantha, you are going to just really start noticing and witnessing and experiencing these little miracles. And so I don't know if you have like a fairy garden or not, but that could be something that you may do, or otherwise leaving little gifts of chocolate or little crystals, sparkles out, fruit, anything like that as kind of an offering and a blessing. But just one heads up, what I would do when these things happen, when you witness them, just look up and say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because when you show gratitude, then the blessings are going to come in even faster.
I love that, Kelly. And I think that Samantha, that's just default for her, is that she's in that expression of gratitude. What I was getting, that there's a few parts to this. One is that it's, this kind of feels like a bit of the message, that it is energy about balance for you. So bringing in this like energy of balance, and that underneath it, there's this layer of trust. And so, the saying, seeing is believing. So we need that sometimes, but the believing is the seeing. So it's like, it's a bit of a change in the perspective about this. But ultimately, that trust piece is about trusting the call. So what you're witnessing, it's very much real. And there's one little last layer to it, which is around who you're sharing this with and who you're not sharing this with. So trust in that. And it's almost like a throat activation, a bit of a release by you expressing these types of things to certain people. And yes, it's not, you don't necessarily have to tell everybody, but that there is room and kind of invite to share it with a little bit more. And it's just to be in that energy of the self-expression and trusting what is your experience. So really cool. And I didn't know the elementals liked chocolate. I'm going to have to make note of that. Yeah. So good. So good.
You go, one for me, one for the elementals, one for me.
Yeah, like, is it like dark chocolate? Are they like a milk chocolate? Does it vary?
I think it's whatever you like.
Okay, perfect. I love that. So creative. Okay. Yes, beautiful cards, Annie Bear. If you want, are they still available? If the link could go in the chat, that would be great.
Yeah.
Would be great. Is it my turn?
I think so.
Zen, are you still here? Let us know. Dun, 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 dun. That's true. Who doesn't like chocolate? Who doesn't like chocolate? Exactly. Zen. Oh, that's interesting. I'm just going to go quickly. I feel there's a bit of it's a 50-50 here, and you do your work and your due diligence as far as if it's the right move, but the energy of there's no place like home. So this feels like it is a strong potential. But of course you need to figure out the logistics, and that there feels like there is some give and take in this if you do move forward in it. But that it does feel like a strong potential is what I'm getting.
I love that, and I'm right with you there. I would love to purchase a condo in Mexico. These are the cards I got, and they mirror what Kevin said. First of all, I get it's up to you, and so you ultimately get to make the decision whether or not you're going to make that purchase. I do get that there's going to be helpful people that will give you guidance and inspiration and help you through it. And then I get success. And then the last card, I get improving health. And so if you're worried about healthcare there, I think this is the validation that your health is going to improve, and that you don't necessarily need to worry about it, that the doctors there will be able to help you out as much as they do here.
I love those cards. I love the messaging. So clear.
Yeah, they are so clear. So are you getting away from the snow? Because it feels like they showed me a snowman. Anyway, I feel like it's going to be a no-brainer for you. It's like Kelly was saying, the weather is going to be so nice. It's going to change your environment, but it's also going to be, are you going to San Miguel? Is that where you're looking? Zen? Yeah, you're getting away from the snow. Yeah. Yeah, it's a smart thinking. It's a smart thinker you are, Zen. But I also feel like, are you going inland or are you going like San Miguel? Puerto Vallarta. Okay. Yeah. You're going to really like it. It's going to be a huge transformation for you. And here they have Rumi, of course, and he was a Sufi dancer. I mean, he just would spin and spin and spin. But not only that, he was also a poet. So I feel like it's going to awaken not just dancing, but it's going to awaken your arts, like your creativity. We are all creators, but this is going to be a really beautiful thing for you. And the water is going to be good too. Life force energy. Yeah, it's going to be so healthy for you. So healthy.
Yeah.
There's a strong energy in the month of September, the month of September, around this as well. So let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know your address.
Exactly.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
We'll be knocking on your door again.
Oh, I love that.
Kelly, I think you're next.
Oh, yeah. Go, Kelly.
Alrighty. My grandson Blake passed 12/10/25. He was 29 years. He was 29 years old, I think. Can I have a message? Moi? Absolutely.
Mwah. That came in echo. In stereo.
You know, 29 years breaks down to an 11, and 29 is such a sacred number. It's one of my favorite numbers. And it has all sorts of spiritual meanings about it, 29, the number 29. And he's just saying that it was his life path. Did he leave kids? Share? Or are they somebody else's kids? Because it feels like there's some kids around there. Oh, he passed on your birthday, Amanda. Yeah. So he brings in matriarchal with star origins, the Orca well, and that would be a Syrian. So, but also just that things are opening up. What he's doing right now is he's helping somebody from the other side, and it feels like it has something to do with children. So I don't know if he was a teacher. I don't know if you're still here or not. Share. Oh my God, 11 is your number. Yeah. And it has, he just keeps pointing out the kids. So it might not be his kids, but I don't know if he was a teacher, but something is really important with the kids and the water. So the Song of the Whales. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's just, I can feel, I don't know if there was impact, but I just feel the suddenness. Liam is his son. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I kept hearing the boys. I get the feeling that he was very outdoorsy, and I feel like he was the type that kind of like marched to the beat of his own drum, that type of energy where it was like a bit of a risk taker. And I feel like that energy of outdoorsy, I that's where I go within the energy of his transition, not to get too personal, but that's kind of where I'm taken around that. And I just feel like the impact, and I kept hearing the boys around that. So it makes sense that he would have at least one son. But I don't feel like it was, like Teri said, it just feels like, and it's always so difficult. And Cheryl, you're also a medium. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so you understand that. Yeah, just the his energy. I say this. I just want to be sensitive with it. Almost like his the sense of responsibility around it is something that he's acknowledging. So, and I don't know the exact detail of that, Cheryl, but you might understand that, just this acknowledgement of responsibility. But I feel this real transformation that's happened since his passing. And I feel like as hard as it is, of course, and the grief and all of that, there's also this energy because of his energy and who he was and the legacy that he left, that there's there's a continuation there, that there's going to be transformation because of him. Yeah. Bad diabetes. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe just in some of that, there was this feeling of, maybe he didn't monitor that or, look at it as closely as he should have. Yeah, Tyler agrees too. But yeah, so sorry for that. And the month of May is also important, is what he's saying too. And I think that might relate to you in some capacity, Cheryl. Share. But yeah, so sorry for your loss.
First thing I get is he doesn't want anybody to hold on to any guilt from his passing. He doesn't want anybody to blame each other. But I'm also getting that I don't know if there was something within the family, some like conflict or something. But if there was a conflict, he's showing me like there was like an a person worked it out, and he's really happy. He's really happy about that. And he is around. I get that he comes in your he comes to you in your dreams and really hangs out and enjoys the time together. And he really wants you guys to have fun. And so like to dance, put your dancing shoes on, and remember the good times, remember the fun and all of the memories, and that's how he wants to be remembered. And so if anybody is holding on to guilt, please pass that on, that right. You know what, he wants you to know that he's fine. He's fine. And there's something with the family that he's happy that there's amends.
Yeah, his energy is like he's a witness where he is. Share. He's very ethereal. He was very, very highly evolved, and he keeps pointing out that song to me about Vincent van Gogh. This world was never meant for one as beautiful as you, I think is the last sonnet in that. And it's kind of like, he knew it in some form or respect that he wasn't from here. Mm-hmm. He was like very, very highly evolved. So really beautiful energy, share. Yeah. Lots of love to you, honey. Mm-hmm. Lots and lots of love.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that your son's wife? Is this your daughter-in-law? Share. What is this? Teri, you mentioned that you saw water during my reading. Teri, you mentioned that you saw water during my reading. Wow. I was Thanksgiving, new business, but it gets Myrtle Beach.
perfect, Ricky. Yeah, lots of water.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Well, that was an hour, or even over an hour. That flew by.
It went so fast.
Your daughter. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's great she has you, Cheryl. Share. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both. Thanks everybody
Thank you.
for our Sunday night live.
Yeah, so much fun. And
time.
Yeah, what a beautiful group here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah.
Such beautiful energy.
So great to be with everybody. Thanks everybody for joining, and don't forget to subscribe to everybody's channels and all that fun stuff. I never forget to, or I always forget to ask people. I never forget. Yeah. I never remember to ask for that kind of stuff because I always forget.
Right? Boring.
Yeah. Right? Exactly what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody take care and have a wonderful night. And we'll see you both again, Kelly and Teri.
Yes. Yep.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.